In today's episode,
What happened directly after when you sold the company? You didn't make what you wanted to make from it. Like, just take me back to that moment of like your life, your personal life. Like,
I was completely devastated. You know, I had invested everything, and all my relationships, and you know, the world kind of fell apart because my life was my company, which is different today. Now I have family and everything, so that's different subject. But my life was the company, and when that happened, everything, you know, fell apart, and I needed to revenge myself, and to revenge, I started something else.
Okay, that's how you bounced out of it.
Yeah, that's how I bounced out of it, and I needed to get myself busy and find myself doing something else, not to feel that I was completely, you know, completely abused or completely I'm missing the right terms, but I felt that I did not exist anymore, because that business was my way to exist at that point of time. Everything was surrounding around the business. And I think that's the fact. That's the situation for a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people that work, 200% of your time. If that company goes away, who are you? You know? And it's actually sad for me to admit that today, because I was living only through my business. And it forced me to actually start another business right away. Too fast.
Would you have taken a break? Like, looking back,
big time, I would have taken a break, of course. And that was a huge mistake, to actually start a business right away, right after, and not being able to, to actually step back and reflect on myself and actually take a good some time to really think about what I would really wanted to do. And that eventually happened, a few months later. But
that you took the time out.
I took a little time out. I went away.
What'd you do, man?
I went to Costa Rica. I went surfing for a month.
Because you're a big you love surfing.
I love surfing. Yeah, but that's what I should have done right away, rather than thinking that I needed to prove to myself, to prove to the rest of the world that I still exist, and I'm still doing something that actually is going to provide value to the ecosystem I was a part of, and I still deserve to be a part of that ecosystem. It's like it's your ego that's just talking.
That's it.
You know what I mean? It's just your ego is too big to be to be put down, and I needed to prove myself something and prove something to the rest of the world, and things hopefully have evolved differently since then, and now I can step back and I can talk freely about it without without being too
If we were doing this 10 years ago, how would you react if I had asked you those questions? Would you have been like, I don't want to
I wouldn't have talked about it the same way. No, I wouldn't have just
agreed to do this.
Agreed to no. I wouldn't have to told you the real story and the egomaniac issue that are related to being an entrepreneur as well, and those things that you have to prove to yourself all the time.
How did you overcome your ego over time? Like, how have you become?
I didn't say I did.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
No, I think hopefully we're getting better with experience, with age, with many different things. By becoming a father as well, I think it helped me a lot. Becoming a better person.
Because you're forced to have to not think about someone that isn't you.
Exactly. You're forced to think not about you first, but about everybody else, which is great and very refreshing. And so it allows me to have that very different conversation today.